excited to be crafting with you all this morning. So, Thursday mornings are my regular live morning times. So, I will be here every week. No matter what, unless something else comes up and I have to postpone. But most of the time, I will be here every week on a Thursday morning, crafting with you live, showing you some of our brand new, awesome products that we have in our Stampin' Up catalogue. So hello and welcome, Janice. You're the first one off the rank this morning. So I'm here to show you how to get started with your crafting, how to come up with some designs, how to get the inspiration to create a beautiful handmade card that you can hand out to your loved ones and your friends. So it is a super fun thing to be a part of, crafting, and I find that it's very relaxing for me. So I absolutely love hanging out with you all here on a live crafting session. So welcome. I can see a few of you are popping in right now. So that is awesome. So good morning, everybody, and welcome. And once again, if you've only just popped in, my name is Donna Gray and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. And I love hanging out and crafting with you all. So if you absolutely love and enjoy these crafty sessions, why not share the link of my YouTube channel to some of your friends and see if they want to join in on the crafty fun as well. So share it either if you're on YouTube, you can hit the share button down below and it will give you a shareable link, or it will ask you to share onto Facebook or Pinterest. If you could actually share my video while I'm live, that would really help me get to reach more people with my crafting. So welcome and good morning, everybody. That is awesome. I've got about 27 of you on, so it shows at the moment. So I am streaming out live to quite a few different platforms. So I'm streaming out live to my YouTube channel. I'm also streaming to my Facebook, my personal Facebook, my business page on Facebook, and also my Australian card making and scrapbooking group. Now, if you're watching me in the Australian card making and scrapbooking group, whenever you comment, you come up as Facebook user. Okay. So if you actually want me to see who it is that's commenting, you should either watch me on my Facebook business page, which is Donna Gray Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator Australia, or you can come over onto YouTube and jump onto YouTube. YouTube is normally the most stable platform out of them all. So if you want a really good live stream, I suggest head over to YouTube. Okay, so welcome. And I'm actually going to craft with the sweet songbirds this morning, but I'm going to do a couple of different things. So what I wanted to show you is how you can actually create a template and do multiple stamping even when you have a punch, how you can also create a template with the punch and line your stamps up so that you can pop all your stamps onto one block and stamp all at once. So I'm going to show you a couple of different crafty tips this morning using this beautiful sweet songbirds. Now, it was to do with Jenny. Jenny was the one that suggested, do you have the little birdie one? So I said, yes, I do. And I was actually thinking about using the sweet songbirds in my video this morning. So thank you, Jenny, for your suggestion. So I popped up a post this morning over on Facebook asking people and on Instagram as well, asking what they would like me to craft with. And I've done pretty well with sorry, I'm just trying to move something under my feet here so I can get my chair in closer. I've done pretty well with my pre-order. I've just about crafted with everything that I have ordered in my pre-order. So being a Stampin' Up demonstrator, we are able to pre-order products 1 month earlier than our catalog goes live. So it's super exciting. Our catalog is going to go live within the week. So we on the 3rd of May, our catalog goes live, and it's our new annual catalog. So it's our big catalog. It's the catalog that has all of the cardstock, the inks, all of those things in it, but it also has some awesome brand new bundles and sweets. And I'm telling you, Stampin' Up blow my mind. Every time they come out with a brand new catalog, you think they can't better what they've already done, and they always do it. They always come up with something even better than what we've had before. And it keeps surprising me. I keep thinking to myself, where do they get the imagination to bring all these things? And even my mother yesterday was helping me with my Stamps Club kits, and she said it's just amazing how they come up with things and how they do things. Like, it just, you wonder where they get the imagination from. And it made me stop and think as well. So you're going to be making treat boxes with this bundle, so you're very excited to see my ideas. Okay, all right, so first of all, we'll swap down onto my desk so we can get to see this gorgeous, oops, and I'm a bit crooked. There you go. All right, so of course we have this cute little, just get rid of that banner. I'm sure you all know who I am now. We have this cute little bundle, and it comes with a punch. So of course, the one thing about when you've got a punch is how you're going to line that punch up. So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways of doing things here with this punch and with your stamps. So first of all, what I've actually done is I've cut a template. So I've taken just a scrap piece of paper and I have cut a template using the punch. So it didn't matter what color the paper was, the cardstock was, or anything. Hey, Crystal, how you going? Nice to see you on here. It didn't matter what color the paper was. I just wanted to have a template. And actually, before we get going, I just wanted to go through a few more things too. I've got to do this now before I forget, or otherwise I don't get around to it at the end. Prize winners. So I did say that I was going to draw the beautiful shapes dies after not my last video, the video before. So I wanted to make sure that I jumped on and told the people that have won their prizes. Now, one of the things with prize winners, you need to contact me and you need to tell me what your address is so I can post your prize out. So I've popped it down onto the bottom of the screen right now. That's my email address. If you can just email me your name and address if you're one of the lucky prize winners, so that I can actually post your items out to you. So the prize winners of the latest prizes, I've actually posted those out. I have two people that haven't claimed their prizes. So I've got Maria Solers from Innisfail in North Queensland. Now, Maria, if you're watching this back later on, you actually were one of the lucky winners about 2 videos ago. So you've got 2 weeks. So at the end of next week, if you haven't claimed this prize, it will be back up for grabs again in my prize winning bundles. And I also have Meg McNeil from Acacia Ridge in Brisbane. Meg McNeil was, and these are gorgeous opal rounds that they have won. So I need you to email me to the address that's on the bottom of the screen right now to be able to, your name and address, so that I can actually post them away to you. And I've also called out another lucky winner of the beautiful doilies that we have from the Heart and Home doilies. So they're in Cinnamon Cider, Misty Moonlight, and Smoky Slate. And the winner of that one is Carol Tapper from Gympie. Gympie's in Queensland. So congratulations, Carol Tapper, for that one. And the winner of the beautiful shapes dies is Janice Riddle from Victoria. So Janice Riddle from Victoria. I'm sorry, those purple sticky notes are very hard to read with my writing. So Carol Tapper from Gympie and Janice Riddle. Plus we've got Meg McNeil and we've got Maria Soler. So congratulations to all of those prize winners. The address is down there on that bottom of that screen, bejeweled01@gmail.com. Please email me your name and address, and I will get those out to you in the post as soon as I possibly can. So I draw prize winners every time I go, from people sharing my video and people commenting and letting me know where they live. So it's really, really important to make sure when you jump on, you say hello and you let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching the replay back later on, please make sure you comment in the comment section down below on YouTube or on Facebook and let me know where you're watching from. And you could be in the draw to be one of the lucky winners. All right, so I've made a template. So all I've done is I've taken my punch, I've popped the punch up in there as far as it could possibly go, and I've punched that out. Okay. So I did do this the other day with another stamp set. So I just wanted to show you how we can line these stamps up now in this stamp, and we can stamp everything all at once. So now I'm going to try and, is it this one? There's two different, I thought I tore my stamp then. There's two different birds here, and I've got to make sure I've got the right one. It is that one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm taking my stamp and I'm going to line that stamp up in that punched, and it's actually quite easy because it's stuck onto my table here. I don't want it to stick onto the table too hard. So we've got that one. We've got the little tiny heart. Okay, so we've got the little tiny heart there. And we've got, where is that bit? This bit here. Okay, so if you line them up like this in this template, and this one, is it this one? Yes. If you line them up exactly like this in this template, you can then grab one of your blocks like so and pick them all up on a block like that. Okay? And they're all gonna, because they're brand new stamps, they're all gonna stick to my table. Hopefully I can get them all up. That one there needs to come up. Come on, come on. Well, I've got 3 of them. So you can see here, we can get them. My table is really, because they're brand new and I've only just opened them up, they're really sticky. Let's line those ones back up again. See if I can pick that one up. Oh, that one doesn't want to pick up, but anyway. Maybe I should just wiggle the... Anyway, so you can get the gist of how we're going to do it. So the tiny little, what have we got? Tiny little heart or break would probably be hard to pick up. Yes. So that's more or less in that template what we've done. That one's still not right. Let's put that back in there. And hopefully it's not going to stick to the table. Hopefully we can line these ones up like that and pick that one up. There we go. Okay, I finally got it. All right. So, so we can line them up like that. And then, of course, what we can do is we can take a piece of cardstock. We can ink them up. So I'm just going to ink them up with, or let's say, what color do I want to do it with? Let's say Orchid Oasis. Okay, so I'm now going to ink up that. Now, I haven't used this stamp before, so it's probably not going to ink really well because I really should have smooshed it. Okay, so we've got our stamped image there. Then we can take our punch in and line them up. And they will line up like that. And I'm just out a little bit with my heart, but the rest of them we can line up, punch, and there we have it punched out. Okay, so so that is one way that you can do it, is by just lining them up out of a template, popping them onto your desk and lining them up and putting them all onto the one block. But now the issue is, what happens if you actually don't want them all the one color? Because that's the other issue. What happens if you don't actually want them all the one color? Okay, so of course you are going to want to have the wings of the bird. I'm just trying to find where this, that's for the little bird. Anyway, so we've got that, and then of course we're going to pop the eyes and the little beak. The little beak is this little love heart. So it's a love heart that we think it's a love heart, but it's actually the little beak. So that's actually the beak that goes on the cute little bird. There. Oop. And I could use my take your pick tool to get that lined up there. All right. So then the other way is that with this template that I made here this morning, that I actually want to, and now I've got 2 templates, all right? So I'm just going to I'm just going to write on this one, this way up. Okay. So I've got 2 templates there that I can use now. And I'm going to bring in my Stamparatus, because you may have heard me say the other day that I didn't know where my Stamparatus was. I found it this morning. I went looking for it and I found it this morning. So I'm going to bring in my Stamparatus and we're going to have a little bit of a play with the Stamparatus and these templates. So I've got that. I've actually got 2 Stamparatuses, so I've got quite a lot of stuff in here. That, and I'm going to bring in an extra plate. Ugh. I'll take the plate off this one. Okay, so I've got my Stamparatus. Now, if you haven't seen a Stamparatus in action, you are going to love them. Now, if you haven't, oh, there's the other plate there. If you haven't thought about getting a Stamparatus, this may convince you when you see what we can do with it. Okay, so we have the Stamparatus. Now I have a foam mat, and the reason why I've got the foam mat is do all the colors. Susan said, well, we might do that today. So the reason that I've got the foam mat in here is because it is actually a photopolymer stamp set. So because it's a photopolymer stamp set, we want to make sure that we get the correct, okay. All right, I'm going to go that way, and it doesn't matter. I'm going to go that way, and I'm going to go that way. And I'm going to use my magnets, which I hope I have on the back here. Yeah. I'm going to use my magnets to make sure that they stay in place. That one, and there's the other one. Okay, so I'm going to use my magnets to make sure that they stay in place there. Okay, so now I'm just going to clean off all those stamps. And now what we're going to do is we're going to line bits and pieces up in our Stamparatus. Okay, and you'll see where I'm going with this in a minute. All right, so of course we want to line the body up. So we're going to do the body of the bird over here. Okay, so we're going to do the body of the bird, and we're also going to do the wing of the bird because we want the wing of the bird the same color. Okay, now, so we line them up in that template, just like that. And then what we do is we use our plate and we pick them up with our plate. Okay, so, and that one there looks like it's not quite the right, I feel like I haven't got the right size there, or do I? Let's see if this one fits better. No, it has to be that one. Yep, it has to be that one. I have got the right one. I just need to fit it a little bit better than what it was. Okay, so let's sit it there. All right, so we're going to pick them up, and they're actually going to stamp down, okay, into that template right there. All right, now the next thing I want to do is the beak. I want to pop the beak in this one over here. So we're going to pop the beak in this one over here. It's a little tiny beak, so we're going to pop the beak in that one there, and hopefully it won't stick to my fingers. All right, now I could actually, because it is far enough away, I'm going to actually pop that. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to pop that. No, I'm going to get another plate just to make it easier. Okay, so the second plate, I'm going to use that one, and I'm going to pop that one down on the little beak. Okay, now what I've actually done beforehand, before I actually went live here, I've actually cut some of these. So I've just grabbed, and I'll do this right now, I've just grabbed a white piece of cardstock. I'm going to punch those white pieces out. Okay, so I've got all of those pieces. I don't want the small one. I do want the beak, and it's that way up. So I've got to make sure I've got it the right way up. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to pop that one in there. I'm going to pop that one in there. Okay, and I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to pop the little beak in there. Okay, so now I've got them in my template. So can you see that? Got them in the template. And then we can ink up again with our, and the best thing to do with this is to keep your stamp set in underneath your plate here so that you can ink up really, really well. I've got limited space here on my desk. So I'm going to ink up with my Orchid Oasis, and I'm going to stamp down. Okay. Now, as you can see, bingo. Okay. So now I can take that one out and that one out, and I can pop another one in. So let me grab another one that I've already punched out here. So I can grab another one, pop that one in, and the wing, and pop that one in there. Okay. And now if I want, I can maybe change the color up a little bit. And what color can we do? I haven't got a chamois here with me. That's the issue. So, oh, I do have baby whites. Where did I put them? Ah, there they are. Okay, so now I'm just going to clean up with the baby white, and I'm going to change the color. So I think what we might do for the color, we might do, so I'm just going to clean that stamp, and I'm going to ink up with Tahitian Tide. Why not? Okay. I'm going to ink up with some Tahitian Tide, and I'm going to stamp down again, and yeah, the wings are the little teardrop shape. The belly is the odd shape that you're using. Okay. I'm doing the wrong part. Well, let's ink up the wing. Well, we can have a Tahitian Tide belly. This is my first play with it, so there you go. Look at that. You are so correct, Judy. Look at that. So we can do that for the belly. And then, okay, let's grab the wings. So I've got a wing here. Oh, I've got to mount the wing up first. Let's mount the wing. There it is. We'll mount that. So just in there. So what you've got to do is more or less just get it right in the middle of where you're stamping. We'll take our Tahitian Tide one away. Okay. And there we have it. So let's do the whole lot. Let's do the wing. I've got another body here. So let's do that. And the body. And we'll do that one in, well, we can do it in Orchid Oasis because it's darker than the Tahitian Tide, so that's all right. There, make sure that they're all lined up, and whammo. There we go again. You thought it was the wing also, so it's not just me making the mistake. And I didn't really have it lined up very well, but there you go. So there we have that. So I don't think, do I have any more of that body? No, but we need another wing. So we need a Tahitian Tide wing maybe. Let's try that. Okay. So we'll use our again, and we'll use the Tahitian Tide, and I'm just going to ink it up like that. And it's okay that I'm going to pre-stamp some of that other one. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to ink it up and stamp it down. So there we go. We've got a wing. All right. So now, of course, that little tiny beak, I want to do that beak in, I'm thinking pumpkin pie. Now, the beak might be easier if you wanted to just color it with a Stampin' Right marker and do it. But there you go. We've got a cute little beak. So, of course, we need more than one beak. So let me find, oh, God, there's another beak down on the ground. Let's pop another beak in there. Line it up. It's a little fiddly little one, but it's going to make our little bird look so good. Or we could even line it up and stamp it into there, but I don't want to. I want to actually like do it like this. Okay, and there. Okay. There we have two little beaks. So can you see here how you can quite easily use a template like this, and you can just cut multiple of the birds and then be able to just keep stamping. Okay, so whenever you have different colors of anything that you want to do, pop it onto a different plate. You've got both sides of the Stamparatus plate. So both sides of the Stamparatus plate will really help you when it comes to being able to change up your colors and make multiple ones. So I've actually got two Stamparatuses, and I use the two lots of plates to be able to do multiple stamping. So I'm just going to pop that aside, and I'll clean that up when I'm finished. All right, so hopefully that's enlightened you a little bit on how you can actually use either the Stamparatus to actually to stamp your images, or how you can use a template to actually line up your stamps and pop them onto one block and do it that way as well. So now let's create a card. So I did actually take a little bit of inspiration out of the catalogue to create a really fun, quirky card. So I've actually punched a whole heap of leaves and things with our boughs and blossoms punch. Okay, so this one is currently in our mini catalogue, and it's currently available, and I think it actually will be going through into our new catalogue. I think someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is actually going through. So what I've done is I've punched out of Pear Pizzazz, I've punched out a whole heap of leaves and beautiful little flower plant stems. Anyway, so I'm going to cut a small piece of basic white, and you'll see where I'm going with this in a minute. So I'm going to cut a small piece of basic white. I think I'll do it maybe 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. Okay, so I have that. So then I'm going to cut a piece 3, what size have I got there? Okay, I've got to do 4 by 3. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, so we've got those two pieces that are going to line up on there like so. All right, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to create a really cute little background on this, And I'm going to glue that on first. They do look like a little whale, don't they? Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm then going to take some of these and I'm just going to line them up on this layer. And I'm just going to, doesn't matter that some of them are hanging off, and I'm going to rotate with the different types of leaves and things. Pop one there like that. This one here. I'm going to probably do maybe that way, like that. We'll pop another little one of these in the middle there. Maybe like that. So what I'm doing is just creating a really cute background here. Okay, so this one here we will pop in along there like that. I really liked this idea. I thought it was fantastic. That. I'll do one of these. And I'm rotating which way they go to. I'm sort of flipping them over a little bit and rotating. Just pop a little bit of glue back under that one. Sometimes doing things like this, I know people probably think it's a little bit fiddly, but it's so cute. Okay, go like that. We will go, I'm wondering whether this one will fit down here. Like that. Maybe not. Maybe we'll go there. Like that. And of course, this little one will fill up that gap. And then maybe, things sticking to me everywhere here. This little one just here. Okay. So we've got that all happening. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to turn that over and I'm just going to trim the pieces that are protruding out from that. Just going to trim them off just like so. Okay, and you have a super cute little background. Okay, you're all gone quiet. Are you all just watching, wondering where in the world I'm going with this? Okay, now I'm probably going to use a punch that you're all going to go, why is she using that punch when we don't have it? I have a 2-inch punch here. Actually, no, I'm going to go 2 1/4 inch punch. Bear with me, I'm going to grab that. I'm going to punch that out of basic white. Okay. And then, of course, in the stamp, we have this cute little the branch and the cute little leaves. So I'm going to grab the branch, which is there. And you may look at this and go, why is she only hanging that off there? It doesn't matter because I don't need a huge amount of this branch. So I'm just going to ink that up in, we might do Parakeet Party, seeing as it's a new in color. I'm just going to pop a bit of scrapping behind underneath here. So I'm just going to, and I really need to smoosh that off because I haven't used this stamp before, and then ink it up again. Okay, so we've got Parakeet Party here, and we're going to just stamp a little branch that's coming in there. And then we're going to grab the cute little leaves. And we can ink up the leaves. Okay, so we're going to line that up with a block. And ink up the leaves. Once again, I'm going to smoosh that off. And we're going to line up the cute little leaves with that branch. So we have cute little leaves and branches. Now, do we want to pop some flowers in there? Of course we do. Let's grab a little tiny block of that. And I'm thinking, seeing as we used Orchid Oasis, we might use Orchid Oasis again. And let's pop a little flower in there. So kind of pop a little flower there. And a little flower there. Yeah, I think that's it. So some cute little flowers. Now what we're going to do is, with our cute little songbird, we're going to, well, we're going to have, yep, we're going to have that there. So I'm going to pop that up on a dimensional, the body part. Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay, we're going to do an Orchid Oasis wing for sure. And we're going to pop that one up on a dimensional as well. So I'm just going to grab a little tiny bit of this dimensional to pop onto that one. Pop on there. Okay, so we have a cute little wing that we can pop on about there. Now we've got the cute little beak, remember? So I'm going to, just with a dab of glue, oh, if I can get a dab of glue to come out. My glue's just about empty. Dab of glue there. And of course my take your pick tool. And let's pick up this cute little beak and pop his little beak on. Cute. He looks so cute with the beak. Now we've got some cute little eyes that we can stamp. So I'm going to grab the cute little eyes and grab a little block. Now these stamps are so little, so make sure that you don't lose any of these because they're tiny. I always worry when we have tiny little stamps like this that we're going to lose them. Okay, so we've got some cute little eyes. I'm just going to have a quick little, see his cute little eyes? How cute is that? Okay, so let's do some cute little eyes and we'll have them just there. Beautiful. All right. Pop the lid on that so I don't end up with it everywhere. So you can see there, we've got a gorgeous little songbird. He's got a cute little Tahitian tied belly, and we have that and that. Okay, so I'm now going to assemble this card. I'm going to use, what card base do I have? I have a Pear Pizzazz card base. I might do that. Pear Pizzazz card base. And I'm going to fold that in half. My desk looks very messy, doesn't it? Now, I'm actually going to stamp some of those cute, actually, you know what? I'm going to stamp some little song notes. And I'm going to do them in Pear Pizzazz. So I'm going to do tone on tone stamping here. And this is just to create a little bit of interest on that background. We've got music notes, there they are. I'll pop those little eyes back on there so we don't lose them. Okay, so we've got some cute little music notes. So on my base with Pear Pizzazz, I'm just going to stamp some music notes. And down through here. And I might pop a couple over there. I missed that one. There. And maybe a couple just up through here. Because after all, it is Songbirds. Okay. And then I'm going to come in and I need some more. Some up through there and some more down through here. Okay, that's much better. All right, so I'm going to pop this one up onto some dimensionals. And then I'm going to pop the little circle on. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that up in the center, like so. And then with our cute little bird and our circle, I actually want to pop, we've got bird's feet in here as well. Okay, so we've got, okay, so that's not the feet, these are the feet. Got to get the right feet happening here. So I want it to look like the little bird is standing on that branch. So I'm going to grab another little block again. And I think I'm going to do the pumpkin pie, because do you think pumpkin pie for its feet, or do you think black for its feet? Everybody seems to use black. Maybe we should use black. Memento. Okay, so I'm going to ink up those cute little feet, and I want the feet to be sitting right there on that branch. Okay, so the cute little bird is going to be sitting. I would have done pumpkin pie because of chickens. When we had our chickens, they had like, yeah, yellowy, orangey looking feet. It is a cute little set, isn't it? All right. So I'm now going to, with this one, I think because I've popped up that layer, I think I'm going to just glue that one down, directly straight down onto there. because I want to pop my songbird up. So let's just glue that there like that, because I want my songbird to pop up on there. Oops, I could probably move it over a little bit more so that I've got room for my songbird to sit there. Cute as a button. All right. So, of course, I'm going to pop that one up onto, it's just such an adorable little bird, isn't it? That one, and that. Okay, so we're just going to pop our adorable little songbird up there. Now, I wanted to bring in, I want to let you know I'm super, really, really sad that the Gilded Gems are going. They're not going to be carried through to our new catalogue, and I'm super, sad because they are one of my most favourite embellishments. Who is in agreement that they love the Gilded Gems? We should have sandboxed it and said, no, don't take them away. But sadly, they did. I'm just cleaning up some of my mess here so I can get in here. So I'm going to embellish and have one last hurrah of my Gilded Gems. So I'm going to pop some of them around. Look, they just add so much sparkle to our projects. How cute are they? We so needed. You never use the Gilded Gems? Ah, Matthew, you don't know what you haven't lived if you haven't used the Gilded Gems. All right, so we need to put a sentiment on this card. It's your special day. A little bird told me, so happy you're here. You've got something to celebrate. Congratulations, welcome. I think I'm going to do it's your special day. It's your special day. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can line it up. Are you ready for this? This is going to be a challenge. I'm going to see if I can line it up on this tiny, tiny slither of cardstock. Do you think I can do it? Who out there thinks that I'm going to be able to line this stamp up on this little tiny bit of cardstock? I might have to hold my tongue the right way so that I can see if see if I can do it, but I'm going to try. Who's got confidence in me? Sounds awesome, Matthew. Matthew said that then on the inside, it's your special day. You always have faith in me, Matthew. Sometimes I think you have more faith in me than what I should have. But anyway, it's your special day. And I think I'm going to ink it up in Orchid Oasis so you can see whether I really get it straight or not. Ruth's going, yep, you can. Linda's saying yes. Yella's saying, yes, go for it, Donna. Do you think it's possible? Okay. We will try. Now, remember, I've got to hold my tongue a special way. Have you all got your tongue holding it the special way? Okay. Are you ready for it? Drum roll. Bum, 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 bum. Look at that. Sometimes I surprise myself. Margaret's saying you can do it. So don't forget, everybody, make sure that you come in, say hello, and let me know where you're watching from so that you can go into the draw. If you're from Australia, I will pick someone to win another special little, I don't know what. I will find something in my goodie drawer. Make sure you type in the comments. So I think what I want to do is I want to have it like it's like the little songbird is singing it out of its mouth. So I think I'm going to have it coming out like that. What do you think? Linda said she's never used Gilded Gems. Linda. Wing of Stella on the wing. Wing of Stella, wink of Stella on the wing. Okay, we can do that, Susan, just for you. Just for you, Susan. All right, wink of Stella on the wing. There we go. What about on the stomach as well? I'm thinking it needs some on the stomach as well, just to make it look even more special. And of course, we could spritz. Crystal, you never use Gilded Gems either. What is wrong with you all? Just kidding. Okay, I'm going to flick some wink of Stella on there. Now, you may not be able to see this on the video, but it gives, can you see that? Can you see the beautiful, hang on, I get it in the right light. Can you see the beautiful shimmer that we get when we spritz with wink of Stella? Definitely had to have sparkles, correct. Hi, Kay, how are you? All right, so I'm going to pop that one up as well. So I'm going to grab my dimensionals, and I'm just going to use the side edge bit of my dimensional for this sentiment so that I can pop it up. So all I've done there is I've cut, we have these edge bits of the dimensionals. Can you see that? So I've just cut one of them, and I find it really, really good for these slim sentiment layers to be able to pop up. Very sparkly, says Yellow. All right, let's go. It's your special day. Okay, and then of course we need an insert. So let's grab out some cardstock. And I think what I want to do is, it's got this cute little nest. So I want to try the nest out, don't we all? We want to try all these things in this set, don't we? So we've got this cute little nest. So I think we could stamp the cute little nest. And I'm thinking the nest could be stamped in maybe soft suede. All right, so we're going to ink that up. And I haven't smooshed it, so let's hope it stamps really well, which it did. We've got the cute little nest. And now, of course, we need to put a bird in the nest. We need to definitely have a bird in the nest. Who agrees? A cute little bird in the nest. Okay. So I'm going to grab a block and we will mount the little bird up. And of course, oh, the bird has to be in Orchid Oasis because it's this one's little baby. Okay, so let's ink up the Orchid Oasis bird and wish me luck. We're going to sit him in the nest. I actually want to, you know what? I want to mask that nest off a little bit. How can I do that? How can I do that? How can I do that? Is this going to do it? This will do it. Look at this. I want to mask that nest off a little bit because I want to poke him down in the nest. Look at that. That's going to do it. Because I want him to sit partially in that nest. So it looks like he's, can we do it? So it looks like he's down in the nest. I don't know whether this is going to work. Ooh, I think it will. Okay. So, of course, we need to, now with that little tiny stamp, so let's grab it off our Stamparatus. We need to do its little beak. I'm now going to get ink all over my fingers, but anyway, let's do the little beak. Okay, we need that in pumpkin pie. I sound like your granddaughter with the little baby thing. Okay, we need a little baby beak. Oh, cute. Cute. Look at that. And of course, we need the eyes. Where did I put the eyes? Oh, no. This must be the little baby eyes. Okay. Let's try that with the black. Whoa. There. And we'll put some little eyes. Oh. Look. And I feel like we need to do, oh, do I have a little wing left? Maybe. Do I have a wing stamped and left? Anywhere here? No. Anyway, I'm going to stamp some little flowers. Of course, we want some little flowers hanging around. We need some little flowers around the nest, don't we? Of course we do. How cute is that? And what was the sentiment, Matthew, that we were going to put inside? Need that one there. It's your special day, and what we got? You've got something to celebrate, wasn't it? You've got something to celebrate. Is that what you said for me to put in there? Yeah, I'm thinking that they're going to be quite easy to misplace. Where's the lid to that? It's your special day. You've got something to celebrate. I think that's what you said for me to put in there, Matthew. That's what I'm going to go with anyway. That. Need another block. And I might do that one in Pear Pizzazz. You have some baby budgies, Deborah? Does this stamp set then remind you of those? You've got something to celebrate. Wow, for one card, I have a massive mess here on my desk. For one card. But anyway. What are budgies breeds? So budgies are a breed of bird, budgerigars, that we have here in Australia. They're called budgerigars. And budgies is just the short, probably slang term for them. There you have a cute card. What do you think? Do you think you're going to like this set? It's just so adorable. Those little birds are just so cute. And the little baby one in the nest. Tiny parrots. There you go. Little tiny parrots, Matthew's saying. So that's actually all I have time for today. I do apologize because I do have appointments and I have to actually drive into town. And of course, living out of town means that it takes me a little while to get into town to do the things that I have to do. So I have a half an hour of traveling in and a half an hour of traveling back out again. So I do have an appointment in town, so I do apologize. But there you go. That is the little sweet songbirds, and that is actually coming in our brand new catalog. Our brand new catalog, I'm so excited, is very, very close. Like it's under a week away until our catalog goes live. So I'm super, super excited. When we have a brand new catalog, if your wish list is really, really long, then I suggest you maybe think about joining Stampin' Up and joining my Wild Heart Crafters community, because you get a 20% discount on all of your shopping from the time that you purchase your starter kit. Plus the starter kit is the best special. It is the best deal in the book anyway. You get to choose $235 worth of product and only have to pay $169 delivered to your door, freight free. And then you get to be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters community, which is super, super fun. I also have, and you'll see some links in the description of this video. Please give me the thumbs up. If you really enjoyed that card, please give me the thumbs up. up, because the thumbs up on YouTube or Facebook really, really helps get my content seen by more people. So please give me the thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Now, I do have a 24-hour global Craft Delicious catalog launch party that I'm doing with my lovely friend Rose Ward from New York. Now, it's an exclusive event, and the only way that you can get access to the event is to pay the fee and register and be a part of the event. It's going to be a 24-hour Craft Delicious party, and I am telling you, we have got so much organized and so much fun for you. Now, it's $75 here in Australia to purchase access to our 24-hour global Craft Delicious catalog launch party. And for that $75, you get $75 worth of product sent to your doorstep. So, so we're actually doing the event for free, but you are getting $75 worth of product for your fee. And not to mention, we are going to have live videos. We are actually going to have a crafting session together that the people that are in the group are actually going to suggest what they want us to craft with. So that's going to be a fun event. It could be very, very fun. You could see some massive bloopers coming out of our crafting session together. Now, it's on the 21st of May in the US. It's on the 22nd of May, which is our 22nd of May here in Australia. So it's Sunday, the 22nd of May. It will be going through the night and it will be going through the day. So while Rose is in bed sleeping, I will be the one doing the crafting. And when I'm in bed sleeping, Rose will be doing the crafting. So it's a super, super fun event to be a part of. You will get access to the recording if you have paid to be a part of the event. You will get access to the recordings. It will be in a special Facebook group. So if you're interested in joining us for our global 24-hour Craft Delicious party, I would love to have you join us. The link is in the show more box down below. And if you're going to join with me, if you're going to join with Rose, if you live in the US, you need to join through Rose. So please go to stampersdelight.com and you can register with Rose or contact Rose. But my link is in the show more box down below on YouTube, and it is also in the description of this video, and it is called the Global 24-Hour Craft Delicious Catalog Launch Party. And I'm telling you, it's going to be super, super fun. So we've got great new items coming. So keep watching this space, people, because I will be crafting and showing you all of the great new products. So thank you, everybody. And until next time, have a lovely day, and I will see you